So you're moving to Columbus, Ohio, but you are waiting for home prices to drop before you make that move. Well, stay tuned because in today's video, I am going over when real estate prices here in Columbus, Ohio are going to get more affordable and you can finally make that move to the Midwest. Stay tuned, you will not want to miss it. So the Columbus, Ohio real estate market is one of the booming markets when you look at real estate markets across the United States. Here in Columbus, Ohio, according to the Columbus Board of Realtors, we only have 1.2 months supply of inventory as of June of 2023. What does this mean? Well, historically, when you have 6 months of inventory, that is associated with a moderate price appreciation in your home. So what does this mean? As you can tell, we only have 1.2 months supply of inventory left. So this means that home prices are going to jump because there are way more buyers than there are homes for sale. With that being said, there is still opportunity in the Columbus, Ohio real estate market. Right now though is not the time where you most likely you are going to come in and get a fantastic deal on your dream home because there are other buyers in the market looking for the same thing you are. The median home price in Columbus, Ohio as of June 2023 was $370,000. That's up $15,000 from the same month in 2022. As you can see, home prices have appreciated since last year. Now, as the making of this video, interest rates are increasing and they are expected to increase heading into 2024, where most experts predict and most people hope that interest rates will finally start to drop. Until then, I do expect home prices to continue to rise because there are so many people looking to buy a home. Even though interest rates are higher, buyers are just tired of renting here in Columbus, Ohio. Renting is just so expensive. I had a client whose landlord bumped their rent up $400 the next month, meaning if they wanted to re-sign and stay in that same apartment, their rent was going to be $400 more. That is insane. I do not wish that on my worst enemy. That's just a reality. Renting here in Columbus, Ohio and Central Ohio is going up as well. So I highly recommend, if you can afford to buy, why not? Save money, build equity, and let that appreciation. So in 3 to 5 years, if you decide to sell, you can get good equity and make a profit. One thing that I am noticing here in Columbus, Ohio, is that homes that are priced over $500,000 are sitting longer because interest rates are higher. So some buyers are willing to wait a little bit longer to buy that perfect home, especially if they're over that $500,000 mark. Now, on the other hand, there is amazing opportunities if you're a buyer right now and a home is sitting for, let's say, 20 or 30 days because you have an opportunity to come in and get seller concessions. You can have the seller cover your closing costs, or you can have the seller buy down your interest rate in the form of closing costs. This is a great option that a lot of buyers are doing if they really want to be in a home right now because it's a fantastic opportunity that you cannot get when interest rates are going to be lower because there are going to be so many more buyers in the market, which will drive up competition, which means you as a home buyer would not have leverage or power. The seller will have all the power. As of June 2023, home prices are expected to go up in Columbus, Ohio and Central Ohio and the surrounding areas. In my opinion, anywhere within 30 minutes to an hour, there's going to be lots of homes that are going to see appreciation. Here's why. Companies such as Nationwide, Children's Hospital, Cardinal Health, Google, Facebook, Intel, Honda, many more companies are coming to the area making billion-dollar investments. Some companies making million-dollar investments. So this is just going to add fuel to the fire in the housing market. Homes are going to get more expensive over the next 5 years, in my opinion. Now, this doesn't mean you shouldn't buy a home, but just expect home prices to increase steadily over the next 5 years as more businesses, more people, more education is invested into the Columbus and Central Ohio area. So when can we finally expect home prices to drop here in Columbus, Ohio? We can expect home prices to drop when month supply of inventory exceeds where we're at now. Right now, we are only at 1.2 months of supply of inventory, which is nothing. Like I mentioned earlier, 6 months supply of inventory in the housing market is appropriate to moderate home appreciation. We need to be closer to that 8 to 12 month mark of month supply of inventory before we even think about the housing market and home prices prices starting to drop. Like I mentioned, homes that are above $500,000, especially in that $1 million range, you are seeing some homes sit a little bit longer, but homes still are selling fast. I'm telling you, I lost on a $1 million offer with a client just last month. We did $100,000, waived the inspection, waived the appraisal, and we still lost. And our price point was over $1 million. So it's still highly competitive in good areas here in Central Ohio. So home prices will drop maybe, but I do not see home prices dropping until we solve the supply and demand issue where supply catches up with demand. So I don't want to be the burden of bad news, but if you're watching this, moving to Columbus, Ohio, I hope that you got a lot of information and a lot of value out of this video. The real estate market is not going to crash. If you wanted me to say that during this video, I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen. So until next time, guys, let me know what you want to see. I did want to quickly mention, I am a licensed realtor here in Columbus, Ohio. So as much as I love making these videos, I would love to help you with your real estate needs. I get calls and texts from people every single day, from people like you watching these videos looking to make the move to Central Ohio. So until next time, guys, thank you so much for the support. I'll talk to you soon.